So they are going to decide the CT side. This could be a matter of preference, but this is also going to give Valiance the opportunity to immediately decide the flow, or at least the pace of the game here. Link with the defuse and diffuse kit and smoke. So this is definitely, if they go for A, this is just an immediate retake scenario. This is just the basics of basics. And as you can see, Valiance having 2 smokes and a Molotov, utility heavy here for them. On a pistol round at least. Jodix immediately on his own. Bring some attention to the A side, but it's not really it's not a complete like take here. And definitely for Link, only having seen 1 player, and Squeaky the door hasn't been opened there. What I would recommend Jojic to do is just open the Squeaky door just for pure like noise information play. But nevertheless, the attention is going to be on to A, which we do see Stifmeister being prepared for, at least we presume so. And now retake scenario has activated here. No casualties as of yet. There we proceed, Link getting the very first frag here. And now the aggression may proceed onwards. And actually, Dancy getting through the smoke, the frag that he needs. And he's just being built up all over the place here. Jodix on his own. Oh, gets at least 3. I thought he would nearly shoot in the smoke to stop the diffuser, because that could have happened, but did burn himself onto the Molotov. And there we go, Stifmeister winning the piss around here. So, a real quick fact here. Stifmeister has won all 3 of the pistol rounds. All 3 of them. Oh. Oh dear, that nade. That literally just touched the edge of the white box there and just bounced behind him. At least it only did like only 4 damage. Well, that's not gonna matter too much here, because he is gone and done for. And actually, for Valiance, getting the early 2 frags. Not looking too good, and the A bomb site is just open for them. Astro should be bailing his teammate out here. Leaving the scout play in a very low status here. Immediate flank potential coming in. They are not ready for that. They're not ready for the flank at all. Amy is going to have a very good opportunity here, building up. Gets 1, gets a 2nd, and there we go. Sorted is sorted. Valiance responding back. Not really giving Stifmeister like any opportunities to build up any money or any like chances. Now because of this, we're going to see Stifmeister force onto pistols already this early. Seeing the players just passive, or passively, calmly just using the utilities to their advantage, just gaining control of mid. Hunter kind of got flashed by the teammates. Was supposed to allow him to peek into A, but didn't work out as planned here. Ooh, that nade. Not as effective as expected here, but the action being onto the A side once again. Return. Dancy not able to proceed onwards with the Deagle, and that's going to be it. Megadongs and Craze for now. So it does look that Valiance is going to be the first one to really kind of build up at least more than a single round in a row. And Hunter, as his name says, finding his targets and ending the lifespan here. And it's going to be 2-1 for Valiance here. A single casualty, so that's good for them. So now, what I would expect from Jodix, because he didn't invest in any utilities so on, that's primarily because he's going to be the guy to really push himself to get those eco frags. I mean, at least I would really be aggressive with a Mach 10 in hand. The thing that I would do, because of the stack of B here, I would just run through mid, get the smoke necessary you have, just blast anyone here, and then proceed onwards wherever they may be in. Oh boy. And the stack settling up not working out in her favor. Oh, that massive noise information, that's just plentiful. Did you hear them move at the exact same time? Just a massive amount of foot noises. Walking. Scoreline being 3-2-1 for Valiance here, and we're gonna see a very more appropriate gun rounds here. The only thing we may say is that there's a lack of utilities on to Stifmeister. But they got the weaponry sorted, so... Oh, there's going to be an early AWP interaction, and Astro escapes as well with the frag under his name. And now just hit the 1:30, 1:30 marker. Already losing a man before that even. So now it's just going to be to see whether Stifmeister can actually keep on to that man advantage that they just earned. Oh, definitely seems they're doing a good job. As you can see, like, Valiance hasn't broken any, like, if you would, like, consider this line as a breaching of for map control, which they just now did, right here, which just on less than a minute remaining, that's not really going to give them much here. They're not really leaving any opportunities for themselves here. They have so many areas to check still. And now, Craze with the very nice timing. Ooh, the moment it gets called out, that highway is under attack. Gets one, gets a second, and now it's going to be Amy on his own. I'm not aware that he is an AWP, but that doesn't matter. Craze getting the quad kill, ending it for his team. And actually, Stifmeister returning with the very first gun round they actually managed to savage here. That's good for them to see. And once again, we're going to see Stifmeister with the 2 AWPs in hand. This is very important for Stifmeister to understand. Their money is on the breaking end. Nice positioning for Link here, but he's the only play on A. And this is going to be a massive explosion onto the A side. No utilities coming bursting. Oh, Link, there we go. With the double kill, at least in mind, and Dancy proceeding onwards. Keeping an eye out, but he's just looking away from the cross here. Dancy still hasn't peeked onto quad. Ooh, Dancy does react in time to get the frag, but his life has ended here. And now the bomb plant has occurred. 2 versus 3 it may be here. Forklift slightly getting eliminated as a possibility. Jodix did see the heads and proceeds onwards to get the frag. Now Megadongs. And his teammate has to work on it, and the Molotov being put onto the bomb. They have a smoke to work with, but that's... Well, actually, never mind. That's going to be enough time for them. Megadongs with the single defuse kit in hand. Working together with Crazy. Getting the 2 frags they require, and there we go. The scoreline is 3-2-3. And sneaky 1-2-3. I appreciate the compliments. Welcome as well. Thank you. And now with Stifmeister actually returning the favor here. Link, well, this is a repetition of what just happened before. Link on the exact same spot. Valiance with the complete 5-man onto A here. This is the exact same repetition here. But this time, will there be a different outcome at all? A Link once again opens it up. Does he get a double kill as before? Yes. But he's gonna... Yeah, there we go. He did the exact same thing. Opening up with the double and then he dies. Oh, didn't mean to press that one. This time though, that Valiance has actually 3 members kicking. Now with the boost onto quad. This is like a double-edged sword for me. It does give you a good peek, but it immediately tells the CTs that you are hiding 2 people in quad. And Amy using it really well. Craze has to be very aggressive here. There's no time left here for them. This is just merely to just keep them into the side. Let them down with the bomb. Actually, Crazy is going to be running away with the AK in hand, which is wise to do. Oh, Valiance preventing Stifmeister from getting the advantage. Turning the favor with 4-3, and that's gonna make Stifmeister all in with the spy. They have to. Saving the 2 weapons. Utility game, maybe not the best, but they aim has to do here. Some bits for themselves. And Dancy getting the early frag. Just noses where he's just opening up that frag. Ooh, Dancy with the quick shot there, and actually tags down Flashy to 11 HP, and that's going to make him cower away from proceeding onwards. That's not going to encourage him too much to really stay there at all. And now we're going to see maybe finally the B side being approached during a more advanced round. Megadong's hiding. Astro with the flash in hand. And Craze with the early access to fence if required. Ooh, Astro escaping with barely any time, but while I said that, his life has ended. Megadon's actually still hiding in checkers, and they haven't bothered to really do anything about that. That's gonna pain. That's gonna make them regret that instantly. Hope that flash actually worked against him, but the timing does the exact opposite, and there we go. Flashy and Hunter together, closing it out here for Valiance, making it 5-3, and this is gonna make Stifmeister completely eco here. No money for them all. Just Megadongs purchasing a CZ and a nade. And that's gonna be mid. That's gonna be mid stack here from the lads, and Hunter with the nade. Or Molotov, I mean. Getting the frags they require, and as quick as we spoke about them, the quicker they disappear. But the more we spoke, the quicker the round actually ended. But I don't think Stifmeister is too bothered with that at all. Anyways, M4s for them. A little bit more appropriate. Although they're lacking in AWP, which Dancy has proved himself quite well acquainted with it. This is going to be an immediate A aggression, and Link once again is on his own here, and that is the end. Immediately having to do a retake. 4 versus 5. I don't favor Stifmeister here at all. They have no openings at all. They're already retreating. Yep, there's going to be a massive save coming in from Stifmeister. That is just not going to give them anything. And now Amy with the Mac 10, of course. Wanting to open something up, get some bonus money for the team. Very well flashed, but it's not going to really do much for them. And as the bomb may explode, Megadongs gets a kill after the round. Maybe some damage done, but to be fair, they have plenty of money. So the thing that I'm finding here for Stifmeister very difficult is the amount of pressure that Link's actually got onto holding the A side, because multiple rounds in a row, you've seen Link being the only active defender. They're relying on retakes the entire time, and actually that aggressive push from B giving them a slight reward here, but are they going to be greedy? Good smoke. This is going to give them essentially the information that they could be flanking. But at the same time, the T's pushing in from the 2 angles. This time, a little bit more defensive players here we got. Link is not on his own this time. That's good to see. And now they move on to forklift. But it doesn't seem to make any difference here because the supporting player immediately gets knocked down. Now it's just going to be Dancing Craze. And it's going to be an instant save. I think it's going to be 8-3 for Valiance here. Starting out in winning the T side half at least. A good start for Valiance. Getting, I would say, the momentum of the game, or at least for this half. And now it's just going to be a matter of whether Stifmeister can actually stop the momentum, kind of stop the gears, restart the engine. Let's try to slowly build it up here, because this is going to be a very difficult procedure. And especially with Dancy dying there, losing his weaponry and the armor. That's not pleasant at all, and there we go. Plenty. Well, you don't really, maybe don't see it particularly, but you see 10k, 4k, 11, 10. Looking very fine for Valiance here. They're even at the stage that Hunter is literally just buys a Mac 10 to be able to be more aggressive. And here we go, it's going to be in pure B aggression here. Megadongs sorted from this, and Astro, ooh, beautiful. Oh, that's just fine. Shotting down Valiance. At least their aggression has been immediately been put down. Beautiful action from Astro, getting the triple kill. That made me very happy. Now 3 versus 1. Ooh, the timing of the utility. That's going to give him information at least about Link. Now we slowly wait here. Okay, once again, really well played with this round from Astra, but it's not over yet. And actually keeping his full health still going, 1 versus 2. Definitely a lot of time, and utility, single flash could help him out here. Oh, disregard that one. That didn't help at all. There we go, Dancy. Keeping an eye out, and the 2 AWPers doing great work there. Yeah, definitely shout out to Astro on that specific round. Really blowing, just keeping, literally If Valiance would be an engine, he literally just shot that thing down without any hesitation or worries. Because you saw the pure aggression coming in from Valiance there. They were not about to stop that one. Ooh. The wall attempts it. And now with Dancy adding Link here on the A side. Hopefully that may prove a difference for them. There we go. Utilities have been thrown. Dancy gets one part immediately sorted with. And now Link, the A player, gets one. Doesn't get another one. And Megadong's burning to death nearly. But already has turned into a 1 versus 2. So with the quick exchanges, he's in the favor of Stifmeister here. They're going to take the long routes here, going together onto A main. This is mostly to make himself guess that the 2 CTs wouldn't go A main together here. Flash coming in. There's plenty of noise being made here, and that's the information he requires. And he does win the clutch here. A quad kill. Absolute brilliance. And the scoreline will be 9-4. And that essentially is a very good guideline on making this half potentially an 11-4. Valiance, they have the T side under control. This first half is definitely theirs to keep. Very well done. Very well done. Beautiful work there. Anyways, 10-4 being the scoreline last round of the first half here. What is Stifmeister going to be providing us this very last round here? Because they could just throw their normal plays out of it. And actually, that's just a pure blank aggression. Nearly working out for them. Oh, if only they had a nade. Oh, aggressive push from Link. But once again, that smoke. The T has the massive advantage seeing your gun pop up first. And Astra going down as well. But Valiance is not being over aggressive. Just hope being like, okay, let's push in right now without any care in the world. Keeping a passive hold on to everything, but just making sure that nothing goes out of hand here. Just good for them. Rise. Being the next victim. And now Dancy has been seen. And also will go down along with his teammate there. And now it's Megadongs. Showing his head, popping up. And it's going to be Valiance purely, immediately blocking all ways. It's actually blocking all entrances really early on. There we go. The scoreline is going to be 11-4 for Valiance here. Already having won the first map. This is looking very fine. But let's not count out Steve. Let's not count out Stifmeisters yet. Not until one team has reached the 16-round marker. Anyways, immediate B aggression here. That's just going to be a matter whether Valiance is able to get the kills they require. The flash helping them out a lot here. Oh, but the CT is getting eliminated here. Jodix, can he at least get one before he dies? Yes, he can. Is it just me, or is this guy the often not the clutch player here, or at least has to survive the entire time? Oh, because he passes through the teammates here. The crossfire not working out, but Astro. Astro multiple times. So once again, I'm just going to throw this fact out, right? Stifmeister has won all 4 pistol rounds of this best of 3. And Astro mostly has been playing a massive part in those ones. I mean, of course, this was just to end the round, but nonetheless, I mean, he could have choked there and just messed it up here. What was this weapon? What? Oh. What are you holding? That's a very fine candy apple right there, my friend. Don't know whether you want to use that, though. Massive gathering of T's right here. Stack onto A here, coming from CTs. So the position is exactly right here. You have 2 forklifts. You have this guy right here. And then, of course, a little peek onto highway. Oh, Jodix, you're going to have some entertainment coming up very soon, my friend. And now A-main has been bursted away. Jodic does get the tag, but it's just not going to be... If the first shot doesn't kill, then it's just unfortunate for you. Ooh, cries. There we move on. Aliens, so they're not really showing any willingness to go for this one. They're just waiting for exit frags. Which they do succeed in. At least a Mac 10 under the name. But Hunter at the same time waiting for his prey to arrive at the spawn. Astro. Ooh, that crouch actually worked out really well for themselves. And actually, Stifmeister, 2 rounds in a row, making an 11-6, and I'm the only hope. Welcome very much to this view model. Not to your liking. It's the most default thing you can have. Actually, what is going on? Is the server lagging? Being a little bit weird. And massive aggression onto the A side here. What's going on with Lennon? Lennon is having some ping issues. Only with Lennon that it seems to be really... Okay, cries. Just blast them all away. And there we go. That was a very quick one from Stifmeister here. Making it 11-7, and finally Valiance is gonna get their hands onto some appropriate weapons. So we heard earlier from Ace_5k that we should check out Jodix on the B side, on the defensive side. Was it with did you say it's specific with an AWP or just in general the B side? He's quite good. I really hope I didn't jinx him there, but... Crayfish? It's pronounced cray, like as in crayfish. Okay. I'm sorry, Cray. That's my fault. I think I jinxed him a little bit. Nonetheless, though, Stifmeister opening up with the first frag. Oh, Lord. And Caster pretending to have actually any influence. Valiant's best map is Cash, so I don't see them losing this. Alright. I mean, I'm not really aware of both teams really about their specialities and like what they really are good at or like what specific part about a map, but... With that flash working out, but Flashy does get one, does get the second to work from, but even with the 2 frags, it's not going to be enough here to win this round here. And Stifmeister continuing onwards. And actually, this is quite massive for them because after not Valiance was successful in winning the gun rounds here, but this time actually Stifmeister winning it and actually forcing Valiance into a pistol round here. Yeah, we're gonna keep in mind that Valiance already has won the first map, so this is mostly on to Stifmeister to extend the lifespan of this series, essentially. Ooh. I like those hits. Those are nice. A little bit of tapping going on. Amy trying to replicate, but... Ooh, the Spectre of Megadungs works in his favor. Does get the frags he requires, and... Not much we can really say, to be fair, besides this one. 4 rounds in a row. It's going to be 5 very soon. Scoreline being 11-9 for Valiance here. Obvious facts. Now it's actually Valiant's turn to use this AWP double combo. The Jodix, last time I kind of messed you up with the stupid jinx. Or at least me pretending to have any influence on your performance. Let's see a slight change up from that. A good, effective nade there, and Hunter getting Dancy with no response coming in, and Link actually being put down to 51 HP. I mean, he has an AWP, so nothing will kill, no matter how much HP the user has. So the issue is, once again, I'm just using the same thing. With less than a minute remaining, they have no entry points at all gained for now. Very basic stuff. I'm a genius, of course. While you play checkers, I play ultra foosball. What? There we go, Link. Hunter trying to be aggressive. But that's not going to help him out yet. But it's going to give him the information they require with 30 seconds kicking in. Ooh, Amy, good 2 taps there. But being completely flashed, that's not going to help him out at all. And it all depends on the AWP player here. Gets one. Has enough time for a second. No, he doesn't. But Jodix. 1 versus 1. Oh, but the smoke! Very... Ah, Jodix. Jodix. Oh, man. I feel like I'm saying his name completely wrong, and I feel so bad for it, but... I'm surprised that he would pull out a utility during that, because there was only, what, 6-8 seconds? I do understand the need to make, like, cover just in case that the other play wasn't close, but... Oof. Yeah, the shadow, I thought he saw the shadow, but it seems that because he was so focused on throwing the utility, that he didn't really do anything with that information. And before we say anything at all, Dancy is getting a kill with the AWP. And 11-10 being the scoreline, and it's looking quite good for Stifmeister to Jodix. Jodix? I'm so bad with pronunciations, I'm so sorry for that. But everyone has to learn, right? Or at least try to adjust. Ooh, Dancy is seeing the shadow of that CT model and does handle him in the appropriate manner. So now with the scoreline most likely becoming 11-11 here, are we going to see any changes coming in? Jodich. Jodic. Why am I having difficulty so much with it? Before I get so lazy, I'm gonna just call him DJ. Toxic DJ. So Lemons is saying this. This is how it's gonna go. Stiff is gonna win this, go 11-11. Then Valiant wins 1, 12-11 to them, and then they get reset by Stiff. So it's gonna be 12-12. And then what? Lemons. Then the reset is gonna hit Valiant so much that Stifmeister is gonna win this map at least. You're surprised that Valiance has even dropped this many? Alright. Well, the timeout coming in from Valiance, which is understandable, considering the momentum boost that Stifmeister has gained from this half, has been quite insane. Quite good for them. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I mean, I don't have a favorite. All I really wanted to do is just provide an English streamer for this matchup because I felt like a UK team not having any English streamers for them felt weird. Because there's an Hungarian and the Valiant stream channel is doing the thing, so, you know, they get a little bit balanced in some way. Anyways, back to the match. Scoreline being tied up, Valiant's having a double up setup. But definitely the money has been put into this and a huge investment coming from them. And our toxic DJ hasn't been able to... Oh, actually that flash, ooh, that good flash. Oh no, he checked the corner, but... I think he went by so quickly. He checked that corner so quickly that he didn't really think about it. But nonetheless, it is still 4 versus 4, but this is mostly an advantage for the T's here. Utilities coming in. 45 seconds still remaining, so now you see the CTs returning their utilities as well. There we go, the first one. That T was just standing still to be obliterated. And Valiant's actually just halting. Breaking up here. Oh dear, is this gonna go exactly how Lemons is saying? Because... Are we gonna see a massive reset coming in? Uh-oh. Gambit 1 major... Or Gambit 1 major, Stifmeister beat Gambit. Stifmeister is major champion. I would say the major killers then. Like the lion killer. The titan killer. Whatever you may perceive. So now the scoreline being 12-11. I'm interested to see whether Lemons, his prediction of the flow of the match is gonna go as he has said it. To be honest, whoever loses is gonna get the other qualifiers, but I don't think so. I'm not really sure about the qualifier spots, but I think for this qualifier, this open qualifier, there's only 2 of them, and the winner of both semi-finals will have them. I don't know whether there are any other spots for them. Ooh, and then the double nade coming in from the CTs, putting good amount of damage, but it's not going to be decisively for now. There's 2 more qualifiers next in this weekend. Nice, alright. Good opportunity for us to get some casting going on, because I've been lacking. At least I want to have some matches that are interesting to cast. You know, on HLTV and a little bit public to us. And Astro getting knocked away here. DJ Toxic. I feel so bad for saying it like that. Opens up with 2. Alright. Gets flash, so he's going to get flanked from headshot. Now it's going to be Dancy, man, 1, 2, 3, dying on the floor. It's going to be 13-11. Lemon's prediction has been crushed. And now Valiance is going to have a triple AWP setup. Are they just going to keep hunting for AWPs from Stifmeister until they get like 5 men with AWPs? Yeah, you should, Lemons. To be fair, I mean, how dare they to disappoint you like that? There we go, massive group of 5 waiting at the entrance of the B side. But those flashes are doing damage. Flashy proceeds onwards, the kills happening here and there. Actually, in return, they do get a decent amount, but Flashy still making the appearance for himself here. And he's not giving up at all. And his teammate getting plenty of time to work here, and it's going to be 14-11. The Flash is just halting the advantage, and there you go. Told you Valiance will shut the game out after one round. They're definitely doing good, that's for sure. Who has the most kills of the server? Our dear friend right here, 25 on 13. That was a Flashy play. You make me sick. That was a good one though. That was alright. I'm actually quite surprised it took this long for for that pun to appear, but god damn it. Nevertheless, though, going back into the game a little bit more serious. Link has been deleted. And Astro is following along. Just going through the gate of death one by one together. Not really holding hands, but just one by one. As it may be, and Flashy. Not able to sort that out, but we got our DJ Toxic man right. Gonna get flanked, but well, actually, well, never mind. He's still hanging on. Gets one frag at least and works from there. Now Mega Dongs is gonna have to make a mega play here for himself. Being cornered in checkers, getting tagged through the wall the entire time, and now it's Dancy. Does have a Molotov to work with, so. Ooh. Oh, not successful in it, and Valiance is gonna get the match point here. 15-11. Oh. I mean, he has plenty of time. I was like, wait, what? I was like, what are you doing? Indeed, mega play from Mega Dong. What other stupid pun can we make up here for these guys? Because we may only got 1 round remaining. Maybe. 15-11. This is, besides match point, this is also series points. This is the potentially last round here, and there we got the trades happening, but they're not going to be able to enter the B side here yet because of that Molotov. Jodek's actually missing out here. And that is going to be it, and there we go, 16-11. The scoreline will be GG towards Valiance. They win 2-0 with this one.